Hello YouTubers, this is the first time in the shop and I got no idea whether you have any interest in this or not, or it's just the way it is. I did a movie on the Can Cruncher, which I guess I'll zoom over to that. That's what that monstrosity is. And the problem was that there was too much play in the head, that when it came in is what was happening. Let me see if I've got you in the screen. So what was happening as this would go in, it would hit and move up like this. Some of the reason was this little piece here, as all I had was this piece here on the on it right there. That's how it was. This was not on there, and you could see the wear on that. If you can imagine that, that's probably 20-30 thousandths inch deep. But that got some wear. It wasn't full face and any of that kind of stuff. So I wanted to fix that because my cans were a little bit tapered. Heaven forbid you have a crunched can that's tapered. I mean, what's wrong with you people? Anyhow, so what I did first was put this in the mill, and I milled this flat down to where this would be even here. I don't know if it's showing in here. And then I put a weld in here, and I put a weld in this side, and then clean all my little MIG dots out. Anyhow, then I put it in. Let's see if you can see this here. Not very good. Anyhow, I milled this. How's that? Milled this. So then this was all one flat surface. Then I made another piece. Where did it go? I lost my piece already. Oh my goodness. Might be over here. Yeah, here it is. This piece here, I milled it down to the dimensions I need and put the two holes in it. They go in here because once I have this here, there was nothing to support this piece from underneath. And then so this goes on like this, like that. This cutout here, I found that it was coming back a little bit too far in the cylinder, so I had to cut 300 thousandths out of that. If you have a wood splitter and this comes back where the cylinder hits, it's a pinch point, Dan. Anyhow, that's up at back 40 firewood. He got his that's where he got his hand basically pinched. I'll show you what this thing. So then the bolts go here, bolts go through here. This thing is a real nightmare to put in. And then I had some problems in this hole here. You kind of see where it's all blown out. Well, when I was running, I don't know what they call that drill bit. This drill bit here, that is some kind of a centering drill or something like that. Anyhow, it busted off in that hole. So then I had to measure it from this side, drill through from this side and push it on out. Then I was tapping this hole here and blew apart my tap, and it was busted off in there. So I just there's the tap that blew off in there. It shattered in 3 pieces. This flew. The center piece broke off and went someplace, and then the other piece was stuck down in there. But that really wasn't too bad to get out. The thing in here was harder to get out, but I got that out. Anyhow, I'm gonna put it in. Where are we at minute wise? 4 minutes. This will be a 2 or 3 parter. I gotta put it in. Let me see if you're. Now this thing doesn't have a whole lot of play. It's not too hard to set in there, and you can see how it works. This goes down in here, and there you can see there's not a whole lot of slop in it. As all this is basically a wood splitter, you know, just hydraulic pushing it. So I'm going to bolt this whole thing back together and then make sure it works before I turn on the video, because the last time, like I said, it went back here and it pinched. It hit this cylinder right here, so I had to cut that little spot out of that other piece, which is this piece here. I got to put it together to make sure that's not going to hit before I see if the cans come out a little bit flatter. See, this goes underneath. It's basically going like this, but underneath the cylinder instead of above the cylinder. I guess you can see that. Yeah, I think so. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and put it together, and then I'm going to make another movie. If I knew how to edit them, I'd put it all into one movie because it isn't really too long. So I'll be back in. It's probably going to take me 15-20 minutes to get that on because they're from underneath and it's hard to get to, and then you got to make sure it's perfectly aligned and stuff like that so it doesn't bind up. So I'll be back in a few minutes with another movie. Over and out.